Sivaya Nama, Thiruppallaandu. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Thirumurai, 29th Thiruppadikam and the 13th verse. The verse goes this way, Thiruppallaandu. Endhai, endhaai, sotram motram, yamakamudam, yembiraan என்றென்று சிந்தை செய்யும் சிவன் சீரடியார் ஆடினாய் சேப்போரை அந்தமில்லானந்த சேந்தன் எனை புகுந்து ஆண்டு கொண்டார் உயிர் மேல் பந்தம் பிரிய பரிந்தவனே என்று பல்லாண்டு கூறுதுமே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். This is the finale verse which concludes the entire 9th Thirumurai. We take this opportunity to thank Annamalayar and Nambi Arurar for making this happen for the last 1 year. Today is the 301 verse, first verse, 301st verse that we are discussing. As in this particular verse, Sedhanar is saying that he is the one who wrote this entire Padikam, and he says, when he's introducing himself, he says, I'm a devotee of a devotee who thinks that Lord Shiva is the mom, dad, neighbors, relatives, everything. If someone is thinking Lord Shiva as everything in this world, without having anyone that we are able to see around us, right, our relatives and all these, without that kind of a relationship, if someone is able to see Lord Shiva as their mom or their daughter or son or father or all type of relationship, you can imagine what kind of a surrender that person should have had, right? And Sedhanar says, I am a slave for that kind of a devotee. This is how a devotion should be. So he talks about something that we should start practicing as well. And he says, Lord Shiva is the one with his full grace have taken me as his devotee as well, not because of my intelligence or my caliber or because of my effort, but it is 100% because of Lord Shiva's grace that he has taken me, as in Sedhanar, to be his devotee. And Sedhanar says, for that kind of a magnanimous person who's Lord Shiva or God, that we are singing Pallandu, Pallandu, Pallandu. Lovely verse, because when you talk about verse number 13, even though it is the concluding verse, it introduces the author, but he also gives a pretty important information for us to say what level of devotion a soul should always carry forward. I'm not sure if we are eligible for this kind of thought process, or we are even near to that particular position, but all we can do is request Lord Shiva to give us that kind of a maturity. Other than that, we don't have, as in a soul doesn't have any kind of rights. It's all Lord Shiva who has to guide us. So that concludes the entire 9th Thirumurai. I would like to take this opportunity to thank one and all who is watching this series, as well as for Lord Shiva who's making this happen. Sivaya Nama, Thiruppallaandu.